The void where New Horizon once existed still pulsed with residual energy from the quantum annihilation weapons. Surveillance drones captured the final moments. 14 million human colonists, reduced to subatomic particles in an instant. No debris field, no scattered remains. Just emptiness, where humanity's most ambitious interstellar colony had thrived for 3 generations. Commander Eliza Reyes watched the footage for the 17th time, her expression unchanged since the first viewing. Around her, the command center of Earth Defense Force headquarters remained eerily silent, hundreds of officers and analysts processing the unthinkable. "Replay the message again," she ordered, voice steady despite the rage building inside her. The holographic display flickered, and the magistrate of the Galactic Consortium appeared, a towering 6-limbed Vexari with iridescent scales that shifted color with every word. To the leadership of Earth and her colonies, the magistrate began, mandibles clicking between words. The settlement designated New Horizon was found to be in violation of Interstellar Treaty 459C, subsection XII, prohibited technological development. The penalty for such violations has been administered as prescribed by consortium law. This action is final and non-negotiable. The consortium considers this matter closed. The message ended abruptly, without diplomatic pleasantries or even threats. The arrogance was palpable. The consortium expected no retaliation from a species they considered primitive and inconsequential. Admiral Jackson Way entered the command center, his weathered face bearing the weight of a decision already made. He nodded once to Reyes. "The Security Council vote?" she asked. "Unanimous?" Way replied. "Protocol Lazarus is authorized." Reyes felt her mouth go dry. All 7 phases? All 7. Way's eyes were hard as flint. They think 14 million souls can be erased without consequence. We're about to correct that assumption. Across the solar system, hidden fabrication facilities that had operated in secret for 30 years received their activation codes. On Mars, beneath the surface of Olympus Mons, kilometer-long bay doors opened in tunnels never registered with consortium inspectors. From Jupiter's moons to the asteroid belt, from classified facilities on Earth to the dark side of Mercury, humanity's contingency plan awakened. The consortium had permitted Earth to build a modest defensive fleet, 200 ships, mostly outdated by galactic standards. What they never suspected was that humans had been preparing for this day since first contact, channeling resources into a shadow fleet that dwarfed anything the galactic powers could imagine. On the consortium capital world of Vexaris Prime, Science Director Thal Vok reviewed the reports from the New Horizon operation with satisfaction. The humans had been dangerously close to developing quantum entanglement drives that would have given them faster-than-light capabilities beyond even the consortium's technology. The decision to make an example of them had been necessary, if regrettable. His assistant burst into his private chamber without announcement, a breach of protocol so severe it could only mean emergency. "Director, we're detecting massive energy signatures throughout the Sol system." Thal Vok flicked a digit dismissively. "Human posturing. Their fleet is insignificant." "Sir, these aren't the ships we know about. Our sensor arrays are detecting thousands of vessels, tens of thousands." The assistant's voice trembled. "They're launching from hidden facilities across their system." Thal Vok's chromatophores paled to ghostly white. "Impossible. Our surveillance is comprehensive. The data is verified, sir. And there's more. They're using drive signatures we've never seen before. They're fast, Director. Faster than anything we have." Commander Reyes stood on the bridge of the EDF Retribution, the first of Earth's new Vengeance-class dreadnoughts. At 7 kilometers long, bristling with weapons prohibited by consortium law, it was a fitting flagship for humanity's response. Fleet status? She asked her XO commander Takahashi. All 7 battle groups reporting ready, Commander. 700,000 vessels, as planned. The numbers still staggered her. For 3 decades, Earth had dedicated nearly 40% of its total industrial capacity to this secret fleet. Ships constructed in pieces, assembled in shielded facilities, hidden from consortium scanners. A project of such scale that it required global cooperation unlike anything in human history. Commence Phase 1, Reyes ordered. All units execute fold jumps as plotted. Across the solar system, humanity's armada vanished into artificially generated tiers in space-time, another technology the consortium believed was centuries beyond human capability. The Consortium Defense Council convened in emergency session as reports flooded in from across galactic space. Human warships were appearing everywhere around critical infrastructure, near population centers, surrounding military installations. Not in disorganized clusters, but in precise formations that suggested intimate knowledge of consortium defenses. Supreme Admiral Krelox, the consortium's most decorated military leader, stared at the tactical display with mounting horror. How did they build so many ships without detection? How are they coordinating this attack? A junior officer approached with another update. Admiral, we've lost contact with the regulatory fleet at Proxima Centauri. And the officer hesitated. We've confirmed the humans are using banned technologies. Dimensional folding drives, quantum disruptors, consciousness-targeting neural weapons. Krelox's 4 hearts beat in panic syncopation. Scramble everything we have, every ship, every defense platform, and send a message to Earth. Tell them we're willing to negotiate. Sir, a transmission is being broadcast on all frequencies. It's coming from a human vessel in orbit of Vexaris Prime itself. The tactical display shifted to show Commander Reyes, standing alone on the bridge of her flagship. Unlike the magistrate's message, hers was not delivered with cold detachment. To the leadership of the Galactic Consortium, she began, her voice carrying the collective grief and fury of her species. The annihilation of New Horizon was an act of genocide against a peaceful human settlement. There will be no negotiation, no diplomatic resolution. She paused, her eyes burning with purpose. You believed humanity was contained, controlled, that our technological development could be stunted by your regulations. What you fail to understand is that humans have always prepared for the worst while hoping for the best. The view shifted to show the impossible 700,000 Earth warships emerging from fold space around key consortium worlds, a display of force so overwhelming that its purpose was clear, not just victory, but regime change. The consortium, as you know it, ends today. Your leadership will stand trial for war crimes. Your military will be disbanded. Your member worlds will be given the choice to join a new galactic alliance, one based on cooperation rather than domination. Reyes leaned forward, her voice dropping to a near whisper that somehow carried more menace than a shout. You erased one colony. We could erase your civilization. Remember that in the days to come,